Well, good morning. Welcome back to Richlands, Ohio, in the Ohio farm. It's the end of October. Got a rain shower overnight. Actually, a long one. It was a couple hours long. We still got our sunflower field that needs to get harvested. I'd like to do that today, and then there's just a ton of stuff going on. I was thinking about FS25 and the fact that you can't throw objects, and then I was trying to remember, is it circle or square to throw? And it is square. That's two. Alright. Go back in, go to bed. If I don't make this. Nah, we'll muscle through, but I don't know why I'm missing to the right. I've got to miss to the left now. Yep. Okay, I was 3. That's my limit. We'll make the best of it. We'll do the best that we can. It's not a good start to the day, though. Let's see. I don't think I got anything over here. Okay. I had to put water in here last night. We're out of water in the garden. It's growing, though, right? Yeah. And these sunflowers are ready to get harvested. Looks like I got a honey pallet that we can load up and take over to the farm shop. So I got the back down the pickup. We'll load that up. I want to get across the road and get a worker going because we're like way behind on field preparations, and I'd like to get them done before winter. So that means fields that need to be mulched, fields that need to be plowed, fields that need to be limed, stones that need to be picked, all before December. So if I get workers working on some of that stuff in the background, I'm okay, or I'm better off. So that's what we're gonna do. Get around, see what comes. Just this in the back here, and then I don't want to run across the road. I guess I can do it in the pickup, eh? I don't know why it turned that way. It's like I'm not going to back all the way over here. It was just not the most efficient way to turn. It's just... Why did we buy that pickup? I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. We had quite a few pickups. Alright, let's just scooch across the road here. What I want to do is... Got a worker. Well... Not a worker, but I got a tractor with a plow on the back over here. And I can set a worker off on it. So I want to do that. And get this plowing going. So she'll continue doing that, and then when she's done, we can come over here and we can pick stones. Drive around the building. They're... I have not taken the soybeans to the mill yet. They're in this trailer. And I want to use these trailers for the sunflowers, so I need to do that. But I'm going to go over and get the daily routine out of the way. I'll probably come over here. I need to get a worker mulching the other cornfield because that one needs to be limed, so I'd like to get it mulched, then limed, and then get somebody over there to start plowing on it. I'm trying to decide, do I need to do barley or wheat, any like winter crops? I'm not sure. Oh, and the grass fields. What am I doing? I forgot to drop the honey off. I was sitting here thinking about the grass fields need to be cut, at least the container field and this grass field over here. Let me drop the honey off. And I don't know, do I want to go sell butter? I want to put it in the farm shop. I probably want to go sell it. So let's lower that. I think that's everything. Lights off. Okay, a pallet of eggs. I got bread, I got cake. Eggs down there, no. Eggs, bread, cake. Cheese and a butter. How are we doing on milk? Out. Ooh, what's going on over at the small garden? Out of seeds, dang it. Alright, I'll have to fix that. We're out of milk here, so... got 2 pallets of vegetables over there. How much milk do I have? Here in Selfmade CowShed, I got 1. It's not much. Why am I so far behind on milk? What do I got over here? In the free-range cow pasture, I've got 1 as well. So, first things first, and I normally do the milk last. I'm going to do the milk first. Then I'll move the pallets. Because I gotta get the dairy going again. And then I gotta remember to get those seeds in that garden. Why didn't I look at that before? I don't know. Okay, well, I think having missed the basket is definitely having its effect. I am all messed up today. I think primarily because the farm dairy was out of milk, and I did that first. It kind of threw me off my game. And then, I don't know, everything was kind of different. I was having trouble with the pallets. Had a lot of pallets today. Had basically one of everything with the exception of, I think, chocolate, because I ran out of sugar a while ago. Excuse me, sir. I ran out of sugar and I haven't been able to replace that. I need to try and get that done. Oh, I bet I got watermelons. Alright, let's get the vegetables in here. Tomatoes are so slow. So when I was putting the pallets in the back here, if you accidentally get on the bottom pallet again, you can't get it off because the pallet's on the top. I don't know, it's just weird. Physics is a little strange, so yeah, I was having trouble. So I'd have to take the 2 pallets out, get them off outside the truck, and then redo it. I think, yeah, I'm fully in the trigger there. Come here and check, get through this quick. Bread. All the vegetables I'm putting over there. I put in a cheese, right? Yeah. I put in a honey. Okay, I'm out of canola oil. That's interesting. I think I'm all right not feeding the animals just yet. I do need to keep an eye on the pasture because that does run out more quickly, I think. Should be fine. Okay. As I run past this, let me check, see how it is doing. That small garden's bothering me. I'm gonna have to stop and do that. So we're getting full. Man, it's got a ton. So I gotta get silage out of here so that other chaff and grass can continue to process into. I've got so much silage. It's not even funny. So we'll take this butter somewhere. Where is that somewhere going to be? Let's see here. Looks like Ohio Agri Co-op, which is great. That means I can swing by the mill and the biogas plant and check on things there. I do want to take care of these seeds here quick before we do anything though, so I'm going to swing in here at the home place because I don't like that garden not being operational. Yeah, a little disjointed today. Probably because of missing the baskets. I am superstitious. I got seed in here, I think. Yeah. So that'll work. I can get that. See, this easily could have been done this morning. I'm gonna waste time here because I'd like to have it go into the slots. How much time will we waste trying to make that happen? I got it. I I got it. Could take the tender trailer up there, but I like doing this. I like doing lots of the little kind of quirky things. Just get out the road here. There's not a car coming in there. Right. For now. Sheriff sees me. Get on me. Hey, you can't even see around that thing you're carrying. That's a good point. Alright. Should be right here. Oh, it's still going. Or is it just, yeah, okay. Oh, you're gonna take it all, huh? It is. Well, while I'm here, to see what else it needs. Garden substrate, fertilizer straw. Bring some manure over here when I get a chance. Probably take the rest of this bale. Yep. Get some garden substrate in there. I think I was going to try and do something for fertilizer too. Pushing that other pallet away. I gotta be careful because I'll probably put this pallet on here and I'll never get it off. What happens with these? They like to stick to the forks. Oh, got on there too far. That took it off. Okay. I think you're gonna need to go buy more. Do I have more? Try. Oh, there's a bag in the building over there, or a bag, a pallet rather. Bring that over later. Okay, that's it. I know we got the big harvest to go, and we're using time in the episode, but this is kind of some of the fun stuff. You know, I can open the doors on my garden shed here. I'll leave those open. That way I'll remember to bring over a straw bale and maybe that other pallet of garden substrate. Take a minute and grab the fertilizer too. Oh, is the plow getting over here? I can't see it. It's gonna take a long time to plow that big field. That's why I wanted to get that worker started working on it. Oh, there we go. I got a bag of fertilizer. That's what it is. A big bag there. Okay. Which was weird. How did I make that bag? That's actually the fertilizer we produced, and I think I unloaded it out of our fertilizer spreader. Something like that. Actually, I'll put this in the garden shed if it doesn't take it all. I don't know how much is on there. Oh, maybe it might be difficult to manipulate with the forks raised that high to get it in the garden shed. That's probably one reason why it might be over there. We'll have to see. Yeah, I bet that's probably true. Oh, took the whole thing. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that. I'll need to make more fertilizer so I can have some. I thought it would come out in the big bag with the frame. So I thought usually you would see appear when you unloaded fertilizer out of something. Could be wrong. Okay, we're off to Ohio Agri Co-op to sell this butter, and then we will go to the old General Mill and the biogas plant. Then we gotta get over here and get farming. I think I want to get a worker started on mulching before I start harvesting. But I don't know. It's just so much. General Mill. Sorry if you feel like you were misled a little bit. I said I was going to come over here after I went to Ohio Agri Co-op and sold the butter, but then I remembered I've got to empty this trailer so I can use it with the to harvest the sunflowers. Then I realized, yeah, it probably would have been a good idea to come over here. Turn this off a minute. Probably would have been a good idea to come over here with the pickup so I could get some sugar, because I'm out of sugar at the farm dairy. I'm running low too, and I'm not going to get a chance to produce anymore. This is all the sugar I'm going to have for the next year. I started loading flour into the dry van here. I've got 12 pallets in here so far. Not working great, but I'm getting it in there. I've got the stake beds already loaded with flour. That's fine, that's working. Yes, we're loading the dry van with flour. This tanker is filled with canola oil. This is completely loaded with flour. I bought the new yard truck over here. That tanker I'll fill with this one. I'll fill with the sunflower oil. I wanted to put sugar beets in that this year, but I didn't get a chance. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to load. Sometimes it's hard to manipulate with the forklift, so having the telehandler here actually is nice. So what I did was took these pellets here on the end. There we go. I back up. I let a couple more spawn. Then I go push them together again. That. Stack these on top. Be able to just come forward, do that. Pick them up again. Move them over here. Ground's flatter here, so I'm going to put them there. Yeah, I don't know what, for whatever reason, because of the warehouse here, I got like a bump in this area. This was not all perfectly flat, so yeah. Then I grabbed the forklift. I don't have my safety gear on. See, this is some of the fun stuff. This is all hard and unnecessary, but it makes it, I don't know, I find it enjoyable. I forget there's like a collision a little farther out on these forks for some reason. You can make them longer and then they never want to get short again. So then we want to take this slow because we got a bunch of pallets on here. We don't want them falling around. Try and carefully come over here, get onto the loading ramp, which is bouncing around for some reason. We gotta come up here. Gotta lower it again. And then we can load it into the back of the truck. Drive forward slowly till we seem to stop. Make sure we're down all the way. Bring it back up. There we go. Raise a little bit. Back on out. There we go. And that's how we're loading that. Did 2 more spawn? Yep. So I got quite a few more to load yet. Alright, well let's get back. It is very crowded here. If I were to keep playing on this map for much longer, I'm going to go out this way. Because I got the low loader over there kind of on my escape route where I normally drive through on the other sides. If I were to keep playing on this map, I think I would need to put in like a warehouse, logistics hub, distribution center, truck yard somewhere. The problem is it'd have to be in a field. This road, or this track, this is not great for the amount of traffic that we have on it. So I would want to have it near a paved road. So I was thinking the two options would be down across from Hog's Equipment. I already own that land down there. That's an option. And another one could be just right across the road here. Right there in that field. But we are looking at trying to wrap this Let's Play up, so that's not something we necessarily need to do. This guy crossing the road, so it looked like there's a gal that time, is always a bit of a pain. Okay, so now we have the trailer empty, that we can now use this for doing the sunflowers. I'll hook it up with the other trailer and we'll be ready to start doing the harvest. Actually, I think I was going to use the big grain cart, which might hold that whole field. I have no idea. So that might have been unnecessary to take the time to go do that, but we just did, so it's alright. It's like he missed a strip. What's he doing? Why would he have done that? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know what that worker did. Or why that worker did what he did. Swing this over here, so back. Oh, grab it. Drop that there. Go. We're all hooked back up. There we go. I wish I had a gator over here. I'd run out and see what the heck that guy's doing, but I don't want to take the time to walk out there. I think the 4755's in here. Is the mulcher in here? Okay, the mulcher's on the back of it. So I'm going to take... Close that. Let me open one of these other doors so I get a crossflow. Dang, I got to get those in the shipping container over at the container field. So I have more bales. I bet I'm out of hay bales. Almost in that container. And I bet the feeding place is not... The deer are going to be angry. Alright, well... take 4755. We'll get the mulching started. And when I pull out, I'm going to just kind of drive up over to the field just to get a feel for what's happening over there. So what did he... Why would you do that? I don't know. Just to make me have to come over here and deal with it, I guess. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense. Doesn't. I don't know. It's all right. I appreciate the help. I'm not going to complain too much. I'll clean up afterwards. I understand. Just needs to be done. So I'm going to head over here. 4755, not the fastest tractor in the world. It goes faster than this, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Not much. Did 3 headlands on the southern edge of the field and just 1 here on the northern. I think it should be all right. I think the worker will have enough room to turn around. I'm gonna hop out here when he starts reversing now. That way I won't get in the way. A little worried about maybe when he gets down over by those trails. I think we'll be all right. I don't really have to trust but verify. I'm gonna need him to do a good job, I guess. I'm gonna grab the golf cart and run back up. This is a little slow, so I'm not gonna drive over to the other farm in this. I think I'll grab the Mahindra out of the building. And run back over to the home place with that. I can swing out in the field and see if I can figure out what that worker was doing when he was plowing. But what I want to do is I want to get into those sunflowers. Here over by the bakery. Get this door open. I'll hop in the Mahindra. I mean, I've got lots of pickups, lots of ATVs running around. That's what we're doing. This thing goes so fast, it's sketchy. I remember the first time driving this on FS19. When I first started playing the game, I did not Hey, honey. This is Nebraska Jim. Out for a walk. We might need her help later. Alright, so. No, I probably should have opened the door that's got the combine behind it. Alright, so as we can see what's going on. Oh, I wonder. What is this guy? Oh, he's got quite a ways to go. But how did this happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's get on the unplowed portion and get quicker ground. So he came here. Oh, I didn't plow around this, did I? Might have had something to do with it. It's just curious. How did he jump from here to here? Don't know. Just a little bit more we'll have to do. Get somebody picking stones on this. If I can get this guy picking stones today, that would be great. Prefer to get it all done in one shot. I mean, I'll have to come over and unload them. Oh man, I need to bring the dump truck over here. I wonder if the stone picker will unload into the dump truck. That's what I need is. I'm gonna use a pickup. It's like I should have pulled the header out. Oh Jesus, that didn't work. Needs a lot of work. Alright. Let's see. So we're gonna use our Helianthus header that we bought. Did I do the maintenance on it? I don't know. I should check, you know. Let's see. If I pull up field info, it should tell me. Oh. I should have fixed that. Nope. I think it's okay. Should be okay. No, what I used to do with the grain header, I would start here. I wonder if I can get away with that. With the case combine. You know what? Toolbox is right here. Why don't I grab it and run over there? I was thinking about throwing it in the back of... Ah! Throwing it in the back of one of the trucks or something, but... Or the quad. Yeah. $1,000. I think I used the Gator yesterday, so I'll use the Kubota today. And yeah, I do have garden substrate there. Okay, we're gonna run back across the street. spread all over, so I don't have to walk around as much. What do we get in the combine, right? All right. Across the highway here. Looks good. Unfold. Oh, it's gonna work fine. Isn't it? There we go. Yeah, getting it out of the way. Probably not as easy, but we'll just pull down here. This will be fine. The field will be harvested and we'll be able to get out and leave enough room to get past it. Kind of. We'll see. It'll work. It'll be fine. You'll see. Way a little bit. Alright, so this is my first time using our Helianthus header. I have used them before. What's nice about them is that they are faster than using the kind of the cereal crop header. Yeah, it's a one-trick pony. It only does sunflowers, but the speed, I think it'll harvest 2 miles an hour faster, so it'll help me get things done fairly quickly. I think this will go quick. I may not even need the truck. If I use the big grain cart, I don't fit in there. I'll just use the truck to transport it. Okay. I bet I can get this done in a heartbeat. I can't even harvest as fast as it'll go, I'm afraid to. Alright, let me get this done. AI worker C has completed their task. I don't know which one that is. And I have completed my task. I cannot believe how quickly we were able to harvest this sunflower field. I got just over 2 full grain tanks on the combine off of it. But I offloaded because I knew I'd get full, but I was close. AI worker E has completed their task, so nobody's working right now. So the field must be mulched, and the plowing is mostly done. I think the other side, yeah, there's some that needs to get done yet, but it's mostly done. So let's go ahead and offload this into the chaser bin. This is awesome. Look at all the equipment in one shot too. We got the plow over there. We got the John Deere combine. We got the International over there with the plow. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead. Go over that. Let's just go ahead and lower that down. I think I'll just take this straight over, put it in the truck. How much is in here? It might fit. 33. I don't know if that'll fit in one trailer or not. Maybe it will. Wow, maybe I didn't need to go offload that. Maybe I could have put it in the front trailer on the rig over there, but it's all right. What a day, huh? Wow. So plowing, lime, stone picking. Yeah, wow, I could get a guy started stone picking already. What I'm worried about though is once I get him started, I want him to be able to do the whole field without having to stop. And that is easier said than done. I'm gonna try and put it all in the rear trailer here, and if I can, I don't remember how do I do that. And then not that one. How do I can move the knot? There we go. That's what I want to do. I wonder if it's all gonna fit. I think. No, it didn't. It was close. Much closer than I expected it would be. Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna stop that there. I think I can close those without having the engine running. Yep. Good deal. Okay. So it's 12:21. I think it's time to eat. I am super happy about what we got done so far. We need to finish plowing. We need to lime, stone pick, plow. This is awesome. This is awesome. Things are going great. Things are going great. So I'm gonna eat. All right, well, it's 1:30. Took about an hour for lunch. I've got a worker working on the plowing over there again. And if you've been watching the channel for any period of time, you kind of know the deal on what going into lunch means. And that means I went in and I did a rough cut edit, and I know that I am almost out of time. You know, I like to show you most everything. Oh, I thought it was in the Mahindra. I thought it was going to be faster. I'm in the Kubota. Where's the Mahindra? It's in the shop, I think. I don't know. All right, so yeah, I'm about out of time. I'm going to come over here. I noticed that the cows in the pasture were running a little low on feed, so I'm going to grab a hay bale and put it in there for them. I'm going to do the grass work. That can't really wait until tomorrow. Well, it could, but I'd like to get it cut before the end of the month, so I'm going to cut the grass here and over at the container field. And that's where I'll probably put my efforts here. But I'm going to grab the case, I'm going to grab a hay bale, and that's how we'll probably end the episode. Well, actually, I'm running out of time already. So I'm just going to have to say it now. Thanks for hanging out with me here in Ohio at the Ohio Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing.